Good morning. It's Wednesday, March the 29th, a perfect day to make some cash on NBA PrizePicks. If you're new to the channel, I'm Jerel. I've got T.I. with me, and we're holding it down for elite fantasy picks this morning. If our channel is helpful in any way, please subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, comment what you think about the picks, and like the video. Your support means the world to the team, and any engagement with the video helps us out tremendously. Recapping yesterday's picks, the video didn't go exactly as we planned. We went 0-2 on picks as a team. I mean, and honestly, both of these could have hit. Definitely Jaren Jackson Jr. He should have hit easily. He had 26 PRA, I think, going into the fourth quarter. He only played 26 minutes in the game due to foul trouble, and he ended up fouling out of the game in the fourth. So it's always a risk with JJJ, but we thought he could get it done. Tia?
Yeah, with Wendell, I really like the matchup. As I mentioned in the previous video, Memphis was giving up a lot of rebounds to the center position. They were about top in that category lately, and the organization themselves, the Magic, just put up a dud last night, and so it wasn't a good game for anyone other than Powell. But it goes on.
Yeah, I was about to say, we'll bounce back, man. You have your ups and downs in this game. But as you can see by our record for the picks for the team, where we usually get more picks right than we get wrong. So we'll bounce back, team. Looking at our Patreon, I mean, really, our plays that we did for the second half for NBA last night really saved the day. I mean, if you're a PrizePicks better, the tacos just didn't hit. We missed 2 out of 3 tacos last night. Really kill our profit for the night, but we did kind of salvage it, making it close to an even break-even day. We had 3 second half plays for the Hawks Cavs game. We had 3 different scenarios, and they all hit. So that really brought us back. We had 3 2 legs that cashed out 2x profit for us. So getting into today's picks, I'm going to get us started off, and my first pick is going to go to a guy that really had a bad game last game. He didn't show up in that first half, but I think this is really a bounce back for him. I'm going to take Luka Doncic. I'm going to take his 46.5 PRA line, and I'm going to take the over on that. It's negative 136 at Pinnacle right now, giving us about a 54% chance to hit. Luka has hit this line in his last 6 out of 10 games. And in his previous game against Philly this season on March the 2nd, he crushed this line with 58 PRA. As I said, he just came off a bad game versus Indiana. I'm expecting him to have to bounce back here, try and keep his team in playoff contention. When you look at the Philly defense over the last 15 games, they've actually been a pretty a good team from a defensive standpoint. But when you look at the points category, they're giving up over 25 points per game to the shooting guard position. We know Luka kind of plays a weird point guard to small forward position for this team. So they are giving up a lot of points to that, that middle shooting guard or that middle guard position. So I think Lou's going to take advantage of this. I mean, he really has no choice. If his team really needs the big W today, he's going to have to be a big part of that. So I'm going to take the over on this, especially with the juice by the sports books on the over. And I think Luka hits this 46.5 PRA line. Okay, Thomas, for you.
Yep, that's a good one. I'm going with Anthony Edwards. I'm taking his assist prop. It's at 3.5 right now, and I'm actually going to take the over on that particular prop. So it has a lot of juice as well. Sitting at negative 161 with 54% odds to hit. In his last 5 games, he's hit it 3 times. This season, Phoenix has done a pretty good job of limiting him. He's only 1 for 3 versus Phoenix this season, but overall versus Phoenix, he is hitting the over in 5 of his last 7 against them. And in addition to that, Karl Anthony Towns is back, and he's hit the over 7 of the last 10 games that he's played alongside Karl Anthony Towns, including a matchup together versus Phoenix earlier this season. Actually, the last matchup they played against them together, where he assisted on 6 baskets. In the last 7, Phoenix are allowing 5 assists per game to the scoring guard position. So that puts us right in a good trend for Anthony Edwards to get at least 4 for us. And this is a big game, actually, for both teams. So the Wolves have been on a 4-game win streak. So that's actually ascended them to 7th in the playoff position. So they're right under getting out of the play-in. In addition to that, they're only a game and a half back from Phoenix, who's at 4. So this is a big game for both teams. I do expect it to be a close matchup. I expect all minutes to be played on both sides. And I do think Anthony Edwards is going to get us at least that 4.
Yeah, that's a good pick with Cat being back for sure. So to recap, we've got Luka over his 46.5 PRA line today, and we got Anthony Edwards over 3.5 assists. Let's definitely make a bounce back today. We'll have some more plays in our Patreon. So if you're interested in that, check out the link in the description. It's only $10 a month. And you definitely get that subscription back with the plays that we put out for the team. So let's make some money today, guys, and see you guys tomorrow. Peace.